Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another Hot Toys figure unboxing. Now today we're having a look at the Infinity War Thor. Now this is a figure that I couldn't be more excited to be having a look at. This to me is pretty much the ultimate Thor figure, but we'll have a look at the box and you can see there's a beautiful picture of Chris Hemsworth artistically drawn as Thor on the front of the packaging there with the lightning effects and the big A on the front of the box. And it does have that sort of cutout design like the Black Widow and the Groot and Rocket as well. You can see there's the Infinity Gauntlet on there. It says Thor, and then the details on the back of the packaging. Now I'm going to start doing a little bit more packaging sort of work on these figures in the unboxing, just because I don't really get to show the packaging in the review. And you can see that there's the Mjolnir logo, which is a bit interesting because now obviously his weapon is Stormbreaker. And getting the top of the packaging off here, you can see that Thor is presented there in his box with all of his accessories. So let's just pop the bottom of the box open. I've already split the bottom there with a knife just so we can more easily sort of open it up. This is the first time that I've actually looked at this figure up close and in person. There was a prototype on display at ACG HK, but it looks like they've made some improvements in this final release figure. Now we'll have a look at all of these lightning accessories in the full review, don't worry, but you can see he comes with a bunch of these, and these two I believe go on his arms as well. Now here is the Thor figure himself. Now this is really setting the bar for future sort of standard figure releases, because this comes with so many accessories and two different looks, and this is just a basic figure. This is not a deluxe figure in any sense of the word, as in it's not billed as such, but obviously it looks like it pretty much is in terms of what it comes with. Now he comes out of the box in his end of the movie look with his full cape and armor, but you can obviously switch everything out to have his sleeveless sort of look, which I do really like. But I don't know if I'm going to be using that as his final look. I'm probably going to be going with this one just because it is so darn awesome, just having him with his full cape. And when he arrived at the end of the movie, that was really an awesome part of the film. Now you can see that the head sculpt looks really, really great. I will do a comparison, obviously, with the Gladiator version of Thor, and we'll get a full comparison video with all of the other Thor figures that I have, just to give you an idea of how this sort of deluxe version of Thor has panned out. Wow, I really like that detailing down this side of the cape there. I'll have to touch on that in the review, but definitely really, really awesome to look at. That cape is awesome. Now he also does come with the Stormbreaker, one of the most highly criticized parts of this figure, I'd say. Number one, because of the size. Number two, because of the details. We'll go through that in the full review. I just wanted to quickly show you that he comes with that. And he also does come with these two alternate arms. This is a first for a Thor figure. Usually we get like a sleeveless version, being like a light armor version like we got with Thor The Dark World, and we get an armored version, but this comes with both, and they are sort of ratcheted as well, which I will touch on in the full review. But I kind of wish they had taken this opportunity to give us jointed arms. Although these feel a little bit more sort of sturdy than some of the rubber arms we've been used to dealing with, I wish that they gave us just sculpted arms that we could pop in. Hopefully a third-party company will go ahead and make some arm accessories for this Thor, because that is going to be something that I'm sure a lot of collectors will pick up, just so they can have a fully articulatable Thor figure. Now he also does come with his display base. Again, full review, I'll touch on all of this stuff. Now I just quickly want to say before we end this video that if you are looking at wanting to see reviews for figures, pretty much as soon as they come out in Hong Kong, I will be posting all pretty much new release figures. I've got the Kylo Ren coming up, and I don't plan on stopping when it comes to collecting these figures. So if you do want to see a lot of brand new figures as soon as they're released on YouTube, you should definitely subscribe to the channel. Obviously, that's entirely up to you, but I just want to let you know that I will be covering more and more new release figures as soon as they come out, as I always get them from Tim Cent, much like I did with this figure. He ships really, really quickly, and his prices aren't too terribly exorbitant, especially if you start buying more figures from him. He tends to treat you very well. So that's about it for this unboxing video, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and of course, stay tuned for the full review, and I'll catch you in the next video.